What's up, everybody? I'm Damon Hatfield, and for today's Fix of Gaming news, we have the results of GameStop's Trade Anything Day event, and the head of Tekken is leaving Bandai Namco. This is your Daily Fix. Presented by Universal Orlando Resort. GameStop says it accepted more than 80,000 items during this weekend's Trade Anything Day event and shared images with IGN of the weirdest items it accepted, including a bobcat, a goose, and a physical Netflix disc for the Nintendo Wii. The chain's big trade-in event was the latest publicity stunt from the company, this time designed to highlight its trade-in program that provides customers with store credit or cash for a range of home entertainment items. Normally, this range would not extend to taxidermied animals, road signs, or people's artwork of their pets with hair like Snoop Dogg. But this past Saturday, December 6th, GameStop advertised it would provide some credit for almost anything its customers cared to bring in. In a statement to IGN, GameStop ranked its more memorable trades from stores across the country, as including items such as a tiny Jesus, a speed limit sign, Air Jordans, and tapes of Friends on VHS. Over on social media, customers celebrated shifting various unwanted items in exchange for credit, including McDonald's Grinchmas socks and what looked to be a replica of the United States Declaration of Independence. Perhaps most bizarre of all were the taxidermied goose and bobcat, both of which appear to have seen better days. In other GameStop news, a new listing for Resident Evil Requiem includes mention of an unannounced character in the game. No, not Leon. Looks like it's Rosemary Winters, the daughter of Resident Evil 7 and Village protagonist Ethan Winters, who had a starring role in Village's DLC. Moving on, Katsuhiro Harada has announced his departure from Bandai Namco, having worked on the Tekken series for 30 years. The 55-year-old Japanese game developer legend, who worked on all the Tekken games right up until last year's Tekken 8, said in a statement posted to social media that the loss of close friends in his personal life and the retirement or death of senior colleagues had caused him to reflect on the time he has left as a creator. Advice from Ken Kutaragi, the father of PlayStation, supported Harada in making the decision, he said. Harada did not reveal what he plans to do next, but he did not say he was retiring. Harada has had a somewhat fraught relationship with the Tekken series, and indeed Bandai Namco in recent years, and has spoken openly about the development difficulties he's endured while at the company. Most recently, Tekken 8 has caused a great deal of friction between players and the development team, and Harada has stepped in multiple times on social media to address fan concern. Perhaps the most high-profile example of this came in October last year, when Harada addressed a row over the sale of a premium DLC stage for Tekken 8 after fans accused Bandai Namco of corporate greed. His explanation for the DLC stage basically came down to his role in Tekken within Bandai Namco and his separation from the business side of the operation to focus on development. This structural setup was a mistake, Harada admitted in a tweet he eventually deleted, and he confirmed plans to reorganize not only the Tekken business, but his role within it to ensure community expectations were met in the future. It was a typically frank statement from Harada, who was never shy to criticize his paymasters at Bandai Namco over their management of Tekken and the company's various fighting game franchises. Harada joined Namco long before the acquisition that created the Bandai Namco we know today in the early 90s to work on Tekken's arcade versions, which always launched first before console ports were released. At the time, Harada was a junior member of staff, but over the course of several years, he worked his way up the chain to become the director of Tekken and the face of the franchise, attending community events while wearing his trademark sunglasses and making a fist for photo ops. 1998's Tekken 3, which is considered by many to be one of the greatest fighting games of all time, was the first Harada worked on as director and a smash hit, selling at least 8.36 million PlayStation copies worldwide. It became the PS1's 5th best-selling game ever, ahead of the likes of Tomb Raider, Metal Gear Solid, and Resident Evil 2. And that is your Daily Fix for Monday, December 8th. Now that you're caught up on the news, watch our video revealing the 2025 Game of the Year nominees. I'm Damon Hatfield, and for all your video game news, stay tuned to IGN.